Hello, hi, good evening everyone. This is Tumeshwar here and I welcome you to my this YouTube channel that is Better English with you Tyicoon. And this video I'm going to make for my colleague, for my friends and for those who have been working towards quality education since years. So the objective of this video, as you know all that I've been working here in my hometown to provide quality education here for last 4 5 months, and after a long time I've come here, and most of the things I've shared in earlier video. So here's one another thing I observed, that the education and the atmosphere for study is quite different here, and the way the teachers takes education in the school is quite different. They are just passing the homework to the students, and students are unable to understand how to do the homework, how to understand the concept, whether it's science, whether it's maths, or whether it's English. So in order to tackle this problem, I was firstly that trying to observe parents, student, everybody here on under this project empowering rural India. So under this project I have covered almost 50 to 60 students. I have covered since my village, from my village, and then I've also started working on their personality, on their language point of view, on their thinking, on their intellect. So everything I try to observe here. But what I noticed here, that unless and until they don't receive education, unless until they don't receive proper education, they won't be able to seek out for the quality education. So basically, students here, and that they do not get the enough quantity of study materials so that they can empower themselves. So in order to empower those students in terms of the solid study materials and the techniques, the way they should be taught, I'm going to cover this problem in my YouTube playlist. So for this reason, I am thinking to make a kind of playlist, separate playlist for all those learners, especially from standard 6 to standard 12, covering entire NCERTs. So which will cover entire syllabus or all the subject. You can see they will be one by one. Firstly, the videos are going to be private, and for this project, you know that this is going to be very large project. So especially covering all books from standard 4th to standard 12th requires huge task of requires huge task, and energy is also required for that, right? So for that reason, I seek assistance from all those who are my friends, those who can contribute to make the study material, better study material for learners. Those who are my students, they can also participate. They can prepare one topic, or college going students also, and plus two pass out students, and any other student can also make. I will evaluate that lesson, and then I will post in my YouTube channel. So like that way, what I was noticing, that that students, they do not get enough study material, they do not get the quality. The way the English is taught here is different. It is being the same way as we have studied, and the maths, the science, it's going still with the traditional method. But we need to teach our students with modern methods, not only here. And then ultimately, it is not going to be source for this place, but then once we are able to complete NCERT from standard 6 to standard 12, so it's going to be around 30 40 books. All books we will cover, important books, and we'll cover chapter wise, chapter 1 to chapter last. So for me alone, it's going to be very difficult to complete this project. Well, it's not so I will try to do on my own best way. I'll be working on day and night on this project, but let's see that how can I work it on. So this is what, and so that is what I am seeking for your help. How much you can contribute, you can contribute. Later on, I will make all those videos public, and that will be accessible for all the learners. That will be free of cost, so that they can access it from anywhere. And if you believe that you are going to put lot of hard work, and then somebody is going to take out the benefit of that, it's not going to be there. If you make efforts, I have 10 teachers with me who are subject matter expert with me, and they're also going to help me in terms of this. So we are going to make a solid study material, and we are going to contribute for the community development, especially in terms of education. Alright guys, so this is just a small request. If you can come forward to make India better, we can make it better only through education, as I have concluded throughout my life. Because you can see we do not have good political leaders, not even in panchayat. All right, so if we want to make our system better, empower our educations, empower our youngsters, we need to give them proper education, or we need to give them better educations. Then we can look out for quality education, and that education needs to be given in very simple and very simple language. English is not necessary. You might have noticed that from last I'm sorry, from last many months I've been posting videos in Hindi. Why am I posting in Hindi? Because people are unable to understand the language English, unless until students they get scared from English language. So how can they get ready to receive the educations? So firstly, whatever is the language, English, Punjabi, Hindi, whatever is the language, you can, if you want to contribute, you can post your lessons in all these kind, in any language, and then we will evaluate it. So we have a team of working on it, and then we can that make a better study material for all the learners. So that is my project. I'm going to work it on now on a daily basis. So guys, please join me for this project. And if you are educated, if you are a teacher, and this little help can make our India better. And I'm sure this is not only for this area. Whether my project gets successful here or not, I'm not going to worry. Once, if I'm getting opportunity to make this thing better, I'm going to make it. And because we are going to put hard work on it, every chapter will be covered with complete details, with complete analysis, so that students must get everything what they can, what they must, right? So that's all. Thank you so much, and so keep watching my videos, and please try to contribute. This is just a small request. Just I can say that 15 minutes a day, if you can contribute to make education better. See guys, the problem in our education system is that nobody wants to be a teacher. Nobody wants to provide better education. Nobody wants to provide it because everybody thinks that it's just a useless task. Why should we teach? Right? Everybody just, and the politicians and all the leaders, they don't focus much on education. They just they believe in such other useless things, road construction, everything. Yeah, it is also important, but education is the main thing, right? So I believe that if we all work together, we can make a difference, and I'm ready on it. If people are with me, if you're not, but I'm sure that someone whosoever wants to contribute, they can contribute. I'm going to make all the videos free of cost after certain months. Firstly, I will try to upload it on YouTube. I will check the quality, I will check the response of the learners. How are they receiving it? Are they able to understand? We will try to make it in very simple language, in a very good manner, so that they must be able to understand. It will cover entire NCERT guys, because that NCERT is very important, whether you prepare for UPSC, whether you prepare for all other competitive exams. So we'll cover all NCERT. NCERT is the base, right? So, and we need to make our base strong. And I strongly believe that quality education must be the right of everyone. Why only private school? Why only Lawrence and some other schools where the fees is paid in lakhs, and then students receive such kind of education in terms of quality education? But I want this kind of education should reach to everyone. Okay? Whether it's English, whether it's subjective knowledge, whether it's skills. The videos, the online education should reach to the every doorstep. That's what my dream, that's what my desire is, and that's what my vision is, and that's what I want people to be with me, right? As long as, so I need your assistance, and I need we all can make a difference, right? So that's all. Thank you so much, and we'll meet you in the next video then. Thank you so much. Bye.